I met Daniel through a social media group chat specifically for little people. He's like a country boy. He likes, fishing, things like that.
Blow, blow, blow,
Good.
blow. Go,
Keep
go,
going.
go,
Keep
go,
going.
go. You got it. Yeah. Nice.
Awesome. Good, good, good. Before, when we tested you, your weight was 215.4 pounds.
I should be able to find a job with no problem.
I would love to see you get out and whether it be a part-time job or, I'm sure there's something out there that you can do. I don't want to see you become a little old man sitting in your room.
I'm very nervous. With the injury to my knee, I'm not to where I probably should be. I just hope that this wasn't for nothing.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sean back, and we've got the finale of Big and Little. Episode 2, also the finale. For some reason, I guess they didn't think this show was worth running with, but kind of funny to me that I did the math on it after the first episode, and Ayana's BMI is actually higher than mine at the start. So she's just above 74. I started out at 73.8 at 6'4", 605 pounds. So that's crazy to me. In no world did I think by BMI standards she could actually be considered bigger than me. But this is the Little People Weight Loss Show. Kind of interesting. Chuck and Ayana were both doing pretty good when we left off. They were both working out with Allison, and Allison was kind of making them jump in the tub and almost drown. But yeah, that was how we left off. And I think Ayana was talking about how she wanted to date somebody and play Tickle Pickle. But let's see what they got going on now.
My
Tickle
life
Pickle.
before the weight gain was awesome. I was so spontaneous. Like, nothing held me back. I was working for one of the largest...
Oh my God. I'm doing this the day before St. Patrick's Day too. And I just bought a bunch of elf stuff to pretend, not elf, a bunch of leprechaun stuff to pretend a leprechaun came to my house.
radio stations in Philly, booking appearances, commercials, different movies. But I got laid off. That's part of the reason I gained
Why is the snowman throwing up the shocker? What the hell kind of stuff are you on? Good luck, Chuck.
weight because I wasn't finding steady work. So I put on the weight and I'm not making new friends and now I'm got very lazy. I need to make a change.
All right, Chuck, I want you to sprint down, pick up those weights, give me 10 curls and 10 overhead press with a squat. Then you put them down, you're gonna sprint back here, and you're gonna do the same thing with these.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Chuck's out here grinding 4 months in. He's actually out here trying to make it work. So hopefully this gets him back where he wants to be.
Yep.
And go. Good, 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 good.
So it's been 4 months. I've gotten so much stronger. I'm benching more than I ever have. Curling 8-pound dumbbells with both arms. I'm using 12-pound dumbbells to do shoulder presses.
8,
Would have beat me in a foot race if I'm being honest.
9, 10. Now sprint it down again. Come on, come on. Let's go, 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 go.
Go, Chuck,
Doing like
go.
50 sit-ups or ab crunches at a time now. So I'm definitely getting a lot stronger than I ever have been.
Last time we weighed you, you were about 164 pounds. Congratulations, you were about 153 and a half.
Okay, so he lost just over 10 pounds in 4 months, which is actually, that would be like, what, 7% or something like that of his body weight? Because he's not that big a guy. He's just a little person.
Good. Push, push, push.
Dan kicked my butt today. I've worked out hard before in my life, but never this hard, man.
Good, good, and done. Nice job. You all right, Tom? You all right?
Good. That was rough. I'm eating a lot healthier. Salmon, I'm eating turkey burgers, chicken burgers, fruit, whole wheat bagels with either peanut butter or veggie cream cheese. So my diet has been awesome, a lot better than what it was before. But the main
Somebody needs to kill that damn fly. But Chuck turned into the friggin' Fonz. Who would have saw this coming? Happy day, hefty to happy days.
thing holding me back now is this knee pain that's stopping me from doing a lot of cardio. I'm trying to ice my knee. Little ham hog. It's starting to hurt. It's pretty much to the extreme right now with the pain. I got this little ice pack I need to get a bigger one, maybe. It's a little swollen. I don't know if you can tell if I take it off, because my leg's pretty fat as it is. I can only do so much standing, and within so many seconds or so many feet of walking.
Well, he's gonna be in pain. He's moving in ways he's never moved before. He was sprinting while giving the evil eye to anybody in the friggin' room. Like, that was an intense look Chuck had right there.
Oh man, it just feels like someone turns on a faucet and just my knee just fills up with fluid. And like right now, it's just, that's how it feels right now. It hurts really, really bad, and it feels like it's real swelled up, and it feels like it's like bone on bone. It's not a good feeling whatsoever. Oh man, I can feel something moving right then. Man.
It was your leg. But yeah, fat people, knee pain, nothing new. I've had arthritis in my knee since I was like friggin' 13, so you can't really tell me nothing about that one. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna be uncomfortable. He probably should rest it a little bit, but he's gonna keep pushing to get to his goal. All right, to the doctor
So we got the
go.
results of your MRI. Unfortunately, you have a tear to the medial meniscus. And you actually also have some degenerative changes to the lateral meniscus.
Hearing that my meniscus is torn, it really hurt me, because I'm on this journey, and now hearing that I have a torn meniscus and fluid built up in my bones, it's really...
Kind of funny story. They told me I had a torn meniscus in middle school, went in to do knee surgery, and just found out I had like a lump on my meniscus from massive knee trauma at one point or another. I just blame my older brother because he ran me over on a bike when I was little at one point.
like put a damper on things.
With no surgery and rehabilitation, you're looking at about 6 to 8 weeks. If you have to have surgery, then you're looking at 20 to 30 weeks potentially for getting back into full activity.
If I had to have surgery, there goes my diet, because I'm not having anyone cook for me or whatever. There goes my hygiene, because am I gonna be able to crawl to the bathroom and bathe myself every day? You know how hard that would be, because I'm not gonna be able to walk down there. So there goes my social life, because who wants to come hang out with someone that hasn't brushed their teeth, bathe, or eat healthy in a few weeks? So there goes...
What does your knee have to do with brushing your teeth? I mean, I understand getting in the bathtub is going to be a lot harder for him, right? But that bathtub's already going to give you black lung or something. You guys see that friggin' thing? I think it's supposed to be white. It's just turned yellow.
There goes everything.
How do you get it to heal without having surgery?
So things to avoid are the cutting, the planting, the rotational types of activities.
Cardio is one of the best fat burning exercises. It burns the most calories. Now I need to focus a lot more on my nutrition, a lot more on doing upper body and abs, which is a lot harder at burning calories than doing cardio.
What we'll do is we'll try the conservative for 2 months, and then if that doesn't work, they'll look at it again and decide if they want to do surgery.
It is so frustrating not to be able to do the basic necessity. From the time pretty much you're 1 year old, you're able to walk. You're able to walk for the rest of your life until something might drastically happen at an old age.
What I always tell patients is this: if I punch you in the eye one day, and you come in the next day and I punch you in the eye again, and you come in the next day and I punch you in the eye again, do you think it's going to get any better? No.
I think I'm going to punch you back because we're talking do no harm, right? This guy's a friggin' doctor. Why is this the way he decides to describe this? But Chuck's going to feel some type of way because he obviously has some self-worth issues. So did Ayana. So now that they're like struggling to do the one thing that they thought they were doing right, it's going to hurt them a little bit. So I get that.
And it's the same concept. If you keep beating up your knee, it's not going to get better.
Yeah, I'm all right right now, I think. Yeah, I'm okay right now, I think. It hurts. No, man. It's counting on a lot more now. Oh, man. It's like coming real bad. It's hurting worse. You know? Yeah.
Okay, but also at the same time, you're never going to be able to outwork a bad diet. So he probably could have lost more. I have a feeling he's having some kind of cheat meal or something in there because 10 pounds in 4 months isn't the most, but he also is only 164 at the start. So somewhere in there, some way, he's getting in some extra calories because he's not working out hard enough to outwork any, bad diet.
It sucks. I need to go away. Oh, man. Damn.
Poor guy's finally getting his strength back, finally starting to feel good about himself, and then he just kind of gets derailed. But I mean, he's got to be a fighter. He's been a fighter his whole life. It just at some point, he forgot how to believe in himself, which is kind of the same boat I was in. So he's just got to learn how to believe in himself again. Just, keep fighting through it. You'll get through this.
God doesn't care what your past has been. God is looking at right now and what your possibilities are. When you get up in the morning and you contemplate your week, you don't have to stumble. Whatever it is, face it.
Being a little person and overweight, I always ask, why is this happening to me? Why was I born like this? I know it's the reason why I'm going through this, but what is the reason? And I realized my purpose is to just go through it and tell my story. Tell my story how I made it out. Tell my story how I got through it.
You can help somebody with your story. I think sharing that part of you probably would be super beneficial to other overweight little people. I don't know. I never thought that my story would be able to help anybody in any way lose any weight, but some people say it helps them just to see somebody sitting here that's talking about struggling so open and honest. But yeah, tough times don't last. Tough people do. So hopefully she's got this.
I'm proud to say I am starting to not only feel the results or feel some results, but I'm actually starting to see some results, and that much I am proud of. I'm starting to see that I'm toning up a little bit in my arms and my legs and even in my stomach. Feeling the muscles in my back and my arms, it makes me feel stronger. So I'm just ready to work out the rest of these months and see how much stronger I get, how much leaner I get, and how much more weight I will lose.
But Ayana's also not as physically limited as Chuck is. Chuck's definitely got the worst of it in this between these two. And now his knee deteriorating. You just got your heart kind of has to break for that guy.
Well, how fast you go?
It don't matter.
It do matter. You can't be cheating.
I ain't cheating.
Ayana and her sister are meeting Allison for the first weigh-in since she started her journey. Okay.
Me and Ayanna's relationship is closer now than it used to be, especially with this weight loss journey. Ayanna's self-esteem has improved. Her mobility has improved. She's actually looking like she's losing weight, and her clothes are getting looser. So I'm really proud of her.
Well, look who is walking on this treadmill at a crazy speed.
Oh my God, this totally wasn't set up by the camera crew, but yeah, your self-esteem is going to be a big part of weight loss. People kind of neglect that. If you feel down on yourself, you're not going to sit there and want to eat all the healthy food, work out, do whatever. You're going to just feel down on yourself. You're going to eat a bunch of shit, and you're going to feel like shit.
Holy cow! You're working up a sweat. You're in an incline. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
It's the best feeling in the world to know that she's seeing results. She has a lot of goals and a long way to go, but the progress has been amazing. I'm flabbergasted at how good you look.
Thank you.
Oh, it gives me the chills. All right, you ready to see your progress? Check in?
Yeah.
You nervous?
Yeah. Over the past couple months, I have not been allowed to weigh myself. I am kind of nervous to see what the scales say. If it's
The chills also might be that trembolone kicking in or something. I don't know. I don't know what kind of gear she might be on, but she packed on some muscle pretty quick, right?
it's still over 200 pounds, I don't know what I would think.
Okay, so the last time I saw you, you were at 215.4.
Okay.
It's been about 3 months. Let's see what we got.
Okay.
I want you to look straight out. There you go. Well, I can tell you you're not at 215 because that's where I've just put it at.
Okay.
Now we are going to go down.
As she's like calibrating the scale, she moves the notch from 200 to 150. So I know I'm under 200 pounds.
You want to take a guess?
She ain't gonna guess it.
She's not. Can you believe that? You've been working your butt off, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
I can tell, because today you are at 193 pounds.
That's right.
Woohoo!
Okay, so what is that? 7, 15. She lost 22 pounds. All right, kind of impressive in 4 months because that would be over 10% of her body weight. So Chuck lagging a little behind her, but yeah, she blew it and knocked it out of the park.
That's crazy.
You should be really proud of yourself.
I'm super excited I got down because for years I actually been over 200 pounds. Finally, after many years of struggling, I'm glad that I made it. I might not always show it, but I feel really good right now.
I want to talk.
I think that's also like the first time I've seen her legit smile and like be happy instead of just feeling down on herself. All right, so 5 months in.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Chuck Love. I just bought a snorkel and a mask set so I can try to start doing some laps at the pool by my house. All right, guys. I got the mask and I got the snorkel hooked up.
Chuck's all kitted out. Navy SEALs eat your friggin' heart out. I also just realized that since his sister is going for a PhD, she's going to be Dr. Love. How sick is that?
So, that's that. Time to go swim. Let's go.
Maybe not try to outswim a shark on our first time out, Chuck, you friggin' show off.
The tear in Chuck's knee forced us to make some changes. So today, we are gonna swim. This is gonna be our new plan. For all of the time that you were spending doing martial arts, you need to swim. The treadmill walking,
yes.
Since that's now out of the picture for right now, that needs to be swimming also.
All right.
I also think it's kind of messed up how they zoomed in on the shallow side of the pool right before this. Like, oh, we have to let you know. We know he's standing in the 3-foot end of the pool. Come on.
I guess we'll try. I'm going to use the fun noodle for right now.
I think I'm going to use a fun noodle too.
This party just got started. Fun noodle's getting whipped out now.
One right back there. There you go. I saved you one.
And just make sure when you're doing the kicking that you're kicking straight.
Oh yeah, that's the doctor said. Make sure your leg is straight and not go out.
Somebody pulls out the fun noodle and you start kicking. Somebody's not having fun.
It feels great to be in the water. Swimming is one of the best workouts for little people, let alone anyone. You work pretty much every muscle in your body. It doesn't put pressure on your joints and your bones.
Also, he shoved the fun noodle under his stomach, which also pretty funny.
Swimming's a lot better than being on the treadmill for me because there's no weight, there's no gravity pulling down on you. It's like you're floating. It's like, I guess, flying in the air, but you're in the water. Man, that really knocked the wind down. Whew.
How is your diet going?
My diet's going really well.
Your diet's going really well? How many cheat meals have you had?
Honestly, not many. Maybe like sometimes like on a weekend if I'm not home. I mean, I wouldn't consider it a cheat meal. It might be out and about, but I still make sure it's low carbs or healthier carbs.
It sets you back every time you do that.
Yeah.
You think you might know what you're ordering, but I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't.
I think he did pretty good with the scallops and the veggies in the first episode when he ate out, but it is true that if you have a cheat meal once a week, you're kind of just going to knock out a lot of your progress from that week, if not totally derail it. But I'd say maybe once a month, every other month, give yourself a cheat day or something, but once a week, that's kind of a lot.
You cheat, you cheat. There's nothing I can do about it, but those few cheat meals could have set him back. Do you still go to the donut shop and get coffee?
When I do, I don't get it like I used to. It's 40 calories. I get it with skim milk and Splenda.
But those calories aren't counted in the plan that I've made up for you.
40 calories?
Those 40 calories.
Yeah,
All right. My number one rule with my diet is don't drink calories. So stay the hell away from that. Some stuff might have like 5 calories. Something, yeah, like a Gatorade Zero, I think has like 5 calories. That's okay. But as far as like drinking coffee, I mean, yeah, you're gonna drink coffee. A lot of you are probably coffee drinkers. I'm not.
Any coffee at all?
You can have coffee, but black. You can't have anything in it. I can give him all the tools he needs, but it's up to Chuck to make the right decisions. It's up to Chuck to follow my plan. And if Chuck decides not to follow my plan, he will fail. If you have a cheat meal, I need to know, because I have to adjust something else later on to adjust for it. I'll tell you when you can have a cheat meal. And if you're out, then you need to call me, text me, ask me what you can eat. I'll tell you what you can eat. Don't just assume.
Damn, Allison's really a drill sergeant. She's gonna take away your friggin' toilet paper because you might get a piece stuck in your butt and add weight.
I'm not trying to be the bad guy, but for it to work, you have to follow what I ask you to do.
Allison got on me, but sometimes it's good to hear that, yeah, you need to get back on track. It's best to be honest. If I would just lie and say, oh, I'm doing fine, I'm not cheating at all, then she can't critique me on anything. For the next chapter in my journey, I'm gonna give it 100% with the diet and nutrition. I'm gonna be in the pool, working out as much as I can, and this knee is not gonna hold me back at all.
Look at the thighs on Allison. If she kicks you in the fun noodle, you're definitely having a bad friggin' day, all right? 6 months in for Ayana. We went from talking about dating to trains. This is progressing very quickly.
I am worn out. Not because of the training session, but...
What the hell's going on in your kitchen? This looks apocalyptic. Would you really let a camera crew in your house if this is how your house looked in the kitchen?
I feel like for the past couple of days, I've been going through a burnout, maybe. I don't know what happened or why, but I need to figure out what's going on because this is not gonna get it. I just did a weigh-in and just found out that I didn't lose any weight this past week.
Okay, so she plateaued and now she's going to get down on herself, which is probably the hardest time during weight loss because if you stand still for a little while, everyone knows that's the worst because then you're like, why am I even doing this? Why bother? You'll get past it eventually. Maybe try switching up your diet, try something different. You'll get past it.
And I'm not really happy about that.
This looks like a fun store.
Yeah.
Gonna get you some new running shoes.
So you're measuring about a 3 in the women's width. And so in running shoes, you usually want about a whole size bigger than whatever your foot measures, your biggest foot.
Because we...
Well, damn, now we got Thor playing with her toesies. This is getting fun. Okay, this turned into a morbid Marvel movie.
We wear kid-sized shoes. Finding a shoe that makes you look like an adult can be a challenge because you don't want something that has lights on it and things that a child would wear.
What have you been in here?
It's a 4.
4.5, yeah. And
It's probably not wide. I mean,
yeah, probably. It maybe is now.
Right,
Yeah.
the leather probably...
Yeah.
I don't think she's ever been able to go get a shoe that fits her properly. And today, we're gonna do that. How have the workouts been going?
Okay.
Just okay?
Yeah.
Why are they just okay? Why?
I feel like they could be a lot better.
What's stopping you from making them better?
I don't know. I just feel like I should be pushing myself more than what I'm doing.
Why aren't you? You need to give it 110%.
I try to. I can't say I do, but I
Then why are
try.
you saying they're just okay? If you say you're giving it 110%, then you should say the workouts are going great. But you're saying they're okay. So something
Because I feel like I should do more.
Then you're not doing more, and that's you. If you're physically not doing more, that's something you need to do for
Right.
yourself.
Yeah.
All right. Ayana's whole tone has changed at this point. So she went from super happy, she lost a bunch of weight, right? Super pumped up, proud of herself, to kind of hitting the wall. She stalled out, and now she's like, all right, I'm so many months in, and it's a lot less fun after you've been doing it for a little while, right? Everybody knows that with a diet.
It's been a while since I've had someone there that actually supported me.
Let's take a walk around in these and see if you can feel much of a difference.
In the past, I really couldn't rely on others, so I did expect to do most of the work by myself.
I can
These are the adult shoes you picked out? You're like, oh, these don't scream kid at all? Screw it. I'm rocking the Bluey ones or the SpongeBob's, whatever. I'd have fun with it.
tell on the link that looks comfortable. Are they comfortable? I think we're going to take them.
But now I have Allison there to push me.
There you are.
Thank you very much.
All set up. You're welcome.
It feels pretty good, like just knowing that, I'm not alone.
You want to go work out now?
I think about it.
Think about it. You should say yes.
I think Allison just expects everybody to be on the same wavelength and length as her, where they're just going to be super excited to work out. And a lot of people, especially after not working out their whole life, aren't really like that. But eventually you'll learn to love it if you do it for long enough. At least I have. Okay, Ayana, 7 months in.
It's not that easy to lose weight. No matter what you do, it's not that easy. I've worked so hard. I've been through so much to get this weight off. I'm listening to my body more. It knows when it's hungry. It knows when it's thirsty. And it's like now I've trained my body to, work properly.
I don't believe that. Whenever I'm hungry or my body tells me I'm hungry, I just push a little longer until I get to the point where I'm like, all right, I have to eat. And I usually try to keep between a set window of when I can eat throughout the day.
There's definitely a lot of hard work trying to stay focused on, working out and my workout schedule. And in addition to all the other things that's going on with my life.
Last year, Ayana dropped out of nursing school. Today, she's been accepted at a new school to enroll in a program in the Health Service Administration.
Growing up in the hospital, pretty much with all the surgeries that I had to take, my number one dream was to be a pediatric nurse. But me being a little person, the nursing requirements were physically demanding. So I needed to come up with a second plan.
Makes sense, though. You spend so much time in the hospital that you aspire to be somebody working in the hospital when you're older. I like that for her.
With Health Service Administration, I can still help people. It would just be helping them in a different way. I was wondering if you can tell me what the procedure is for enrolling in classes.
Okay.
So today is my first day on campus. It's the first step to being back in that college life. It's kind of crazy. The campus is a lot larger than the campus at the nursing school. A lot more buildings, a lot more people.
Bro, those books are so damn expensive. It shouldn't even be legal to charge that much for paper.
Most times I usually have my guard up on the first day. Just because you never know how a person would react to you.
Okay, so I can't find that book, but if you would like to, do you have your phone to look up your schedule?
But so far I've had good experiences.
Are you a junior?
Senior.
Me too. It's about that time to get out of here.
I know, right? I'm so ready. And I just got here.
Really? Transfer?
My phone was off.
Take a while.
Yeah.
Okay, you just use mine.
It felt pretty good.
Also, a lot of times you can find them books cheaper online than buying them in the school store. Just saying.
Crow's face. I think you should wear makeup more because it makes you look pretty.
Don't do it on there.
I'm not. I know what I'm doing.
When it comes to dating, most of the guys I dated in the past were average height. They all had one thing in common, and that was the lack of respect for me. And I felt they didn't have that respect for me because I was a little person.
Don't date people that disrespect you. That should be bare minimum to any guy, any woman, anybody out there, right? Don't let people disrespect you. Continue to date them. And then, especially if they're just because you were born a little person, that's crazy to me.
Are you fine or whatever? You want to see it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring a mirror.
Because of my size, I feel like they didn't take me seriously.
See?
Yeah, I see it.
I did good, right? It's $5.
After going through that constantly, I decided to date online for little people.
They have dating websites just for, I guess they have dating websites for everything. You could find a Cheesecakes Anonymous website probably and find a date on there. I don't know. You could find You could go on to like a Lion King forum and find a friggin' date or something and be like, oh, Mufasa, and then you find a friggin' date. It's crazy out here now on the internet.
Place is nice.
This is not a little person. This is a little person Decepticon. This he's a friggin' left tackle for the Eagles. He's way too big. Right? I don't know. He probably falls in the same class, but something's telling me that this man is cosplaying a little person right now.
Yeah. I met Daniel through a social media group chat specifically for little people.
I'm also 100% joking about that. I know he's clearly a little person. He's just big for a little person.
You off with something to drink?
I would like a sweet tea.
I want water with lemon, but no ice. He's like a country boy. He likes, fishing, things like that. Loves all types of sports, loves all type of music.
What kind of movie you want to watch?
Okay, show me the last time this guy listened to some Beyonce, all right? I know what he's listening to. Luke Combs and Jelly Roll, and probably a little Morgan Wallen. That's probably his playlist.
Leave the movie choice up to you.
Oh, I like just about anything.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to say the comedies probably is my favorite.
So, who's your favorite comedian then? I'm feeling kind of nervous, like my anxiety is like building up. How's your week been? I don't know, like if I'm ready to start dating. So, do you like how things are going so far?
Hmm?
Do you like how things are going so far?
This man's got friggin' ear problems. She said it pretty loud and clear, all right, buddy? Also, to go from dating like regular height people down to a little person, I mean, that's got to be a hell of a change because you're used to staring straight at the keto diet all the time, all right? And then you're just dating a little person all of a sudden?
I really do. I really do. I'm having a great time.
Me too. You try to prevent yourself from being hurt, but Daniel's very sweet, very kind. I really want to give him the chance. I'm just ready to see what happens.
Ooh, at least Ayana's finally enjoying herself. She's smiling again. She's going through like a lot of mood swings. Well, maybe not mood swings is the right word, but she's up and she's down. She's happy and then she gets down on herself. So it's always nice to see her up because she spends so much time like looking down on herself. It's painful to watch. Back to Chuck.
My clothes are starting to get too big on me.
8 months in.
I'm swimming in it. This shirt is fairly new. I just bought it a couple months ago, and it's like a nightgown. 1, 2. I'm lighter, and it's making it a lot easier on the knee that's injured. The pain doesn't hurt as much because there's not as much weight pushing on it. I get excited because I feel like I'm getting better. Since losing all this weight, my lifestyle has changed a lot. Hey, what's going on, man?
Is Chuck wearing Jinko jeans? I haven't seen those in friggin' forever. Maybe it's not. It just looks like it. But Chuck's always giving me the friggin' evil eye. I don't know why. It's just when he stares at the camera, it's like he looks pissed off all the time.
How you been?
How you been?
Good. Long time no see.
Yeah. Ready? Go shoot some stuff.
I'm going out. I'm a lot more social. I'm hanging out with my friends.
Yeah, with work and kids and everything else. Yeah, just slow down.
I'm getting in better shape, and I got the energy to do things, and I'm single. And everybody else.
Also, your buddy's wearing a shirt that says deer nuts on it. That's some country stuff right there.
It's tied down, like, oh man, I don't want to be that 40-year-old guy that hangs out with the young people. I haven't talked to Mike in a couple years. I hit him up yesterday, now today he's here with me, hanging out.
What's going on, bud?
That's a definition of a real friend right there.
What are you going to shoot?
Go ahead, just handguns.
All right, and what distance did you want to shoot?
You want to do like 25?
Yeah.
Like 25 yards.
Okay, yeah.
This is actually the first time we've actually gone shooting together to a range. So I was actually really stoked that he decided to call me last night and invite me out here with him.
Okay.
Nice. I love me some guns. I just got 2 new guns. And then I told my girl, I was like, I love these guns. They're sleeping in bed with me tonight. And she was like, do you want me to sleep on the couch? And I was like, you would do that for me? And then she told me to shut the hell up.
It's a little chilly and raining, but you know what? It's nice to get out in nature and be outside sometimes. Did I hit anything?
What are you shooting at, top or bottom?
I tried the bottom.
I didn't even see it. I think it's great that he actually realized that things were going downhill and decided to reel it back in and get things together and get his life back. There you go, getting there.
Get this man a red dot. At least make it a little easier for him so the sight's a little higher.
We're social beings. We're meant to socialize with other people. We're not meant to be cooped up in a room and in your own head all the time. Oh man, it's hard to get up on the couch. Me and my father, we never talk. Like, we've never sat down and had a conversation my entire life. So I just wanted to get him face to face and tell him some of my plans for the future. Can you turn the TV off, Dad? I want to talk to you.
Sure.
I've just done a lot of thinking and thinking about getting maybe a part-time job so I can help out. It's a little more, make some money.
Well, that would be a good thing.
Yeah. If I can lose 40 pounds with a injured knee, I should be able to find a job with no problem.
I would love to see you get out and whether it be a part-time job or, I mean, I'm sure there's something out there that you can do.
Maybe hit up some old radio contacts and see if they need any help, either like New York or a couple of the friends I had are in LA and stuff.
He's always wanted to do something where he could be in it on the radio or something where people knew Chuck Love. The only thing,
I didn't think anybody aspired to be like a disc jockey anymore. Not since like Howard Stern. I mean, I guess it's still kind of big, but hardly anybody listens to the radio anymore. But if you put Chuck Love on there, I might have to go over there and listen.
like I said, I think a lot of the people that you worked with in radio exploited you because of your size, and I just don't want to see people take advantage of you. You know, I mean, if they want you to actually do something for them, I think that would be a good thing. But I don't want it to be, and you know, and it's a bad term. I don't want it to be a freak show because you know.
Okay, so they kind of made him the butt of the joke, called him like Chuck the, well, they probably used a word I'm not allowed. They probably made him some kind of pariah or something, and then they like laugh at him on the air. So that's not cool. I don't think I would want to be in that group of people at all.
You know what? I think, you know, with you losing weight and getting more self-confidence, I think that's a big stepping stone, you know, to getting, you know, being more independent and getting out on your own and doing stuff for yourself. I don't want to see you become a little old man sitting in your room. You know, I want to see you become successful at something. You know, so it's I push, and I do it for your own good, not because I want to be a jerk. I just, you know, I see what you can do. You've always been personality plus.
So for him saying that he's never had a heart-to-heart with his dad doesn't seem to be one of the shut-down, stone-faced, just on everything. I mean, the man's tearing up trying to talk about his son's future. So I don't think he's as cold-hearted as maybe Chuck thought, or maybe Chuck was the one shutting down the conversation. But this man actually does seem to care about his son a lot.
You've always been able to talk to anybody, meet people, and I think it's mainly because you know, when you come into a room, people are like, "Oh man, who's that guy?" You know, so they want to meet you, which is you know, I mean, that's something that you know, it don't happen to me. So yeah.
I know you work all the time and you work a second job, and like I appreciate more than anything like what you do for me. And I know I want to be able to find rent as cheap as you let me get it for, and no one else.
I mean, I walk into a room and everybody notices me because I take up most of the room, or at least that's how it used to be.
Just gonna wash my clothes for me.
You always find somebody to do your laundry.
Yeah, I really do appreciate it.
So
we never had a talking relationship ever. Both of us weren't good at talking.
That's right. Yeah, maybe we can change that a little bit.
Him. No one else.
He's always made me proud. And in some ways, I look up to him.
If this isn't the most touching, heartfelt moment, I think I'd never expected to see this on here. I just expected him to lose a bit of weight. I didn't expect it to turn into a tearjerker, but it's nice to see a dad talk to his son, because guys a lot of time don't have that kind of relationship with their fathers. They're just kind of stone-faced, shut up, do whatever. Like a lot of times, that's how it is. 9 months in with
Are you ready
Ayana.
to get your results? Yeah. I'm so excited to see the difference. Now we're gonna
Back to the morbid U-Haul, where we're gonna try to drown Ayana some more.
see where you're at.
Being on this journey, there's definitely been a lot of ups and a lot of downs.
What's wrong?
It hurt. And there were hard times. I would give left hoping that they'd give it back. But then they always looked at me like, you don't love yourself, so why should I love you? But I don't feel, useless or defeated like I used to in the past. I can't do this. It made me feel more powerful.
All right, whenever you're ready. Blow
Let's go.
hard
Blow
and
hard.
fast.
I want to see tons of bubbles. Blow, 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 blow,
Good.
blow. Go,
Keep
go,
going,
go,
keep
go,
going.
go. You got it. Yeah. Nice.
So she's already overcome one of her fears, and she overcame her fear of dating, I guess, kind of in a sense, because it seemed like she thought that everybody just looked down on her before, but she had never tried dating a little person. So Ayana's come a long way over the course of this series.
Awesome. Good, good, good. Before, when we tested you, your weight was 215.4 pounds. And your weight now is 157.2. That's fantastic. You went from 109.65 pounds of fat to 60.05. That is awesome.
Damn, so she lost 50 pounds of fat, which, wait, what would that be? 40? All right, so I guess she lost a tiny bit of muscle in there too?
That is amazing.
Or something.
That is a key number.
That is
huge. I'm so happy for her. She put her heart to it and she did it. She should be proud of herself. You had that much weight on your body when we started.
This whole journey has changed my life tremendously. Feels nice to finally have it off me. And if it wasn't for Allison, I don't know what type of condition I would be in right now.
Also, it's kind of crazy to think, when you actually think about it, how much weight you take off your body and how much more comfortable you are. Because, like, I picked up 100 pounds and was walking around the other day, and I was like, man, this is friggin' heavy, right? Not even thinking about the whole time, there's, 348 pounds or something like that? Yeah, that I've lost so far that I had on my body before this. So it's amazing to see her in a better place.
Your strength is incredible from when we first met. 'Cause I don't think you could do a push-up when we met, could you?
Barely.
Barely.
She was always there to keep me on track and keep me focused on my goals.
Don't stop. 2 more.
And she never gave up on me. And, that was important to me because I felt like if she would have given up on me, I probably would have given up on myself as well.
Let's go. Come on. Harder.
This journey has been very hard up until the end.
I told you she was trying to get a fight going earlier. Like in the first episode, I realized when I saw this boxing ring, I knew she was trying to fight. Allison just in here wanting to fight everybody.
At the end of the day, you have to dictate how you want to live your life. Just know that it's going to be hard work.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Let's go.
But at the same time, it's going to pay off in the end.
Come on.
I think you probably going to use that. I'm a little bit.
What size shoes can I get for y'all?
9.
9, and for you?
I'm a 4.
4? Gotcha.
What I love about Daniel is his personality, for sure.
I got some numbers on the board.
He's very funny, very sweet, very kind.
What? Ah!
It's so unfair.
Better bowler than me. I friggin' suck at bowling, man. I don't do it that often though. I want to get good at bowling. I'm gonna have to go bowling.
I had to get in my rhythm. That's all it is, the rhythm.
Every time I'm around him, I just do nothing but smile and blush and get butterflies. Go ahead then.
Do the little walk, do the little, you know what I'm talking about? A little. Ayana's just beautiful. I mean, her smile just like makes me want to take a step back and just appreciate it. All right, give me a kiss for good luck. No! I ain't getting nothing. Look.
I'm sorry. I tell Daniel all the time how lucky I am to have him. And
I thought Daniel was pretty smooth until he took that kiss for good luck and then whiffed it totally. That's not smooth.
And I know sometimes he feel like he don't believe me because he feels like he's the lucky one. I feel like a love like that is something that, you know, I've been wanting for a long time, and, you know, I'm glad that I finally got it.
You look so beautiful, baby.
Yeah, I'm in a better place now.
Chuck 9 months in, so this is his weigh-in.
Thank you. It's been 9 months since my first weigh-in and get my BMI measured. Allison's bringing me back to rowing so I can see the progress I've made.
All right, make sure you're on the footrest. Hold on to the side rails, and then whenever you're ready, Chuck.
I'm very nervous. With the injury to my knee, I'm not to where I probably should be. I just hope that this wasn't for nothing.
Also, Chuck's already making excuses. And I mean, fair enough, his knee was hurt, right? But at the same time, your diet's like 90% of it, right? So the working out part's not as essential, but it would help.
So essentially, since when you were here in April, you went down 10% in your body fat.
That's awesome, man.
I'm impressed. Even with the knee injury, he's been able to go from class 3 obesity to class 2.
You lost 30 pounds of actual body fat.
30 pounds of fat. It's crazy. There's more weight I want to lose, but after hearing those numbers, I know I'm on the right path, and it's proof that I can do it.
Thank you.
Okay, so Ayana weighed more, so she would have had more to lose, right? But at the same time, she almost doubled him, which makes me think Ayana tried a lot harder than Chuck, but maybe not. Maybe it was the knee. I don't know. I shouldn't give him an out, though. He probably didn't try as hard as her, is what I'm trying to say.
So much for your time today.
Absolutely. Awesome job, Chuck.
Thank you.
Allison,
Nice to see you again.
Thank you again.
Thank you. Nice to see you again. 1. Let's go. 2. Come on. 3. 3 more.
I really didn't think I'd be able to finish this.
Sorry.
There's times that I was like, what did I get myself into? Ow, on my shoulder. When I tore my meniscus, I thought it was going to be game over. Oh, man. Allison saved my life.
This is 30 pounds.
Okay.
This is how much weight you've lost.
She pushed really hard, and she was tough, but at the same time, she taught me that I can push myself a lot farther than I thought. Holy crap.
Can you imagine that? I'm very proud of Chuck for not giving up. I know he's been in pain, but he worked through it, and now he is a different man.
Yeah, he came pretty far, though, from him starting out to how much longer of this to him actually being able to be proud of something he accomplished, which I feel like is something both of them were missing because they just hadn't felt proud of themselves in such a long time. It's really important to pat yourself on the back from time to time. Give yourself some credit, even though like a lot of people think that's a little cringe. You shouldn't. It's important. Be proud of yourself sometimes.
10 more, let's go.
This is more than just a weight loss journey. It's like I'm gradually changing for the better, and it's really looking up for me. I've been driving for online car service lately. What I like about driving for a car service is I make up my own schedule so I can make money, save for apartment, and still go on for job interviews. My career goal is to get back in entertainment. I worked on radio station from the time I was 19 up until a few years ago, so I'm ready to hustle and do whatever I have to do to get back into it. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? You're Eric Johnson?
Eric Johnson.
This is my first interview in a while.
Chuck.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, Eric Johnson.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to New Jersey 101.5.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I feel excited.
Gotta get that plug in real quick. Saw the camera crew. This is New Jersey 101.5. Tune in.
And a little nervous at the same time. And I hope he likes me. Not to brag or gloat, but I think I have a good personality.
We have actually, a few different opportunities here. Traffic, weather, news, music on the weekends. What are you specifically interested in?
Wherever I got to start, wherever you feel best and wherever I could be needed.
There's opportunities here for producers who are call screeners for talk show hosts. We have multimedia producers that produce content for our website. Are you looking for an entry-level type position that might lead to that?
I'm not afraid to work hard, and if I got to start entry level, I'll start entry level. If you need help cleaning the bathrooms, clean the bathrooms. I want to get back into it, and I just want to let you know I'm a quick learner. If you do bring me on and say I might be slack in one area or need to pick up the slack, just let me know and or help me work on
That's
things.
important in this business because part of my job is to be a coach and a
Yeah.
critic, and if you take the criticism well, you really can learn a lot. Chuck's.
All right, so I think Chuck just would do anything to be back in radio, and now I kind of want a talk show. That would be friggin' sick. People calling in to talk to you. I could have a lot of fun with that one. I would probably do some War of the Roses thing. We have that, and it's always oh, so you caught your girlfriend, but so it's always people getting called on the phone. I think it's all 99% set up, but it's pretty funny.
Very enthusiastic. You could tell that he's got a real love for radio and broadcasting, and not just the on-air part, but the production part of radio as well. That, to me, shows a real strong work ethic. I'll get back to you in the next couple of days.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
Yep. Chuck, good meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you. I don't know if I got the job, but while I'm waiting to hear back, I have another interview tomorrow. I have another interview at another radio station next week. It only takes one opportunity. I love Philly.
What is the significance to these steps to you? Why do you want to run these?
Same reason as everyone else. He watched the Rocky movies growing up, and now he thinks he needs to get to the top of this thing and scream, Adrian!
I don't want to show myself that I can accomplish it. It's like a barrier. It's like breaking down a barrier, getting past certain things in life, taking the next step. This is like that. This is like that in my life, where if I can accomplish this, you can accomplish anything.
We might not make it to the top, but that's okay.
I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna try and make it all the way up there today.
Let's give this a shot.
Nine months ago, when I started this journey, everything was so hard.
Also, with a bad knee, I mean, I know he really wants to get to the top of these steps, but it's not the best thing to be going up and down stairs with your knee messed up and a torn meniscus.
Walking 20, 30 feet from my bedroom and bathroom, I'd be out of breath. I couldn't wear new socks because they were too tight. I gotta like jiggle it with one hand this way, then I gotta flip it over, and it's just going back and forth. Can't believe I let myself get this overweight. I thought it was I'll never be able to run up those steps.
Come on, Chuck, you can do it. You've got this. 7 more steps, you can do this.
Let's go.
You're even running right now. Come on, Chuck. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Go.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Allison might have been the perfect person for them to pick for this role, just to kind of help 2 other little people see that they could do stuff and be successful. I don't think anybody would have done it better than her, because she didn't let them quit. And there were so many times they wanted to quit, but she kind of just pushed them, kept them going down the right path. And now they're both successful at the end.
My knee held up. Yes, I'm in a lot of pain right now, but I'm pushing through it, and I'm still standing. I'm king of the road! I've been looking in the mirror. I'm sitting here looking in the mirror right now. I'm still fat, but, I have more muscle. I honestly feel
that I look amazing. I still want to work out. I still want to lose the weight. I still want to eat right. It's just the beginning.
Right, because a lot of people get super content. Like, oh, I lost, what was it, 59 pounds she lost? And now she's like, I look great. Now I'll just go back to eating how I used to and demolish this cake with Chuck. So, yeah, you'll put the weight back on pretty quick if you just act like that.
I'm so glad everyone's here. A year ago, I couldn't barely walk. I was so out of shape, and it's awesome being here. I've been standing the whole time I'm here. Just weight loss, I feel amazing. I'm gonna continue working out. This is a lifelong journey for me. This doesn't end today.
Chucky's back.
All right, so it's a feel-good story. At the end of the day, I think they should have stretched this out a lot more and let us see them a little longer than just 9 months. But Chuck and Ayana got somewhere that they never thought possible at the start of this, which makes me feel good, makes me happy for them. And yeah, hopefully they're still going, still doing their thing, and still living their best life. And hopefully Ayana still with, what's his name? I don't know, the bowling dude. And then Chuck, hopefully he's climbed a bunch of more stairs and is back on the radio. I don't know. But leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this one. It was fun. I enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye.